What a joy it is to be here today with friends and family, those virtually and those in spirit, to celebrate your marriage. On behalf of the Zine family, we wish to extend a heartfelt thank you to Benani and Ashim for their graciousness, their warm hospitality, generosity, and just all the hard work that they have done in organizing this incredibly beautiful ceremony, 4 events. So organizing it not just once, but twice. So thank you. And plus, not an easy task when the bride and groomer and the bride's parents are over 16,000 kilometers away. So it has been such an honor in getting to know Ashim and Benani this past year over video chat, and also this past week. It's been incredible to get to know them in person, as well as their family and friends. It's been a real gift and a real blessing to us to see and meet the family that Alex is moving into. And the other, our hearts are also warmed and thankful as we have seen how Ashim and Benani have embraced and lovingly welcomed Alex into their family. So please join me in raising your glass to the father and mother of the groom, Ashim and Benani. Donavad for this incredible celebration, for your kindness, hospitality, and most importantly, for raising such a fine son, Deb. So now for Deb and Alex. Yes, it was a good fortune that you all met at Capital One and sat next to each other on the same team. Alex has always been a smart and driven woman, and finding Deb as a life partner is a good example of that. They didn't waste any time getting to know each other's families. 2 trips to India for Alex, Deb joining our family on a trip to Utah and a trip to Chicago to meet Alex's grandparents, all before the pandemic. Deb, you are such a good sport. From the first time we met you in DC, you made a positive first impression, joining us, Mom and Dad, for a dance lesson and dinner. And who would have ever guessed that I'd be dancing with my future son-in-law? In Chicago, Deb met Alex's grandparents. My mom instantly liked Deb. I remember her saying how huggable Deb was. We were especially impressed when Deb planned and prepared an entire Indian dinner for 8 of us in Mom's apartment. Deb's easygoing nature and incredible sense of humor makes him a joy to be around. Deb was easy to welcome into our family from the very beginning, but the most difficult test he had to pass was the approval of Alex's twin sister, Becca. Clearly he has passed. Deb, we are so happy you are part of the family. I love how one of your mantras when asked how you are doing is, "We are chill." You are a calming presence to Alex. It is a good reminder to chill and breathe for all of us. Alex has often communicated how funny you are, and you sure are. Your ability to make people laugh is so refreshing. Alex, you light up any room you walk into. Not just because you are beautiful inside and out, but because you exude joy for life and desire to share it with others. With Deb at your side, the room gets brighter. Please raise your glass to Alex and Deb. May you live long together in joy and love and steadfastness as you journey through life's adventures.
Namaskar. Ku Palo Laglo. Many of you you know Deb, Debu, Debashish very well. Alex, not so well. So let me tell you a couple of stories to give you a little better feel for who Debu is marrying. In the United States, just like in India, the first year of school is called kindergarten, that you start when you're 5 or 6 years old. And about 2 months into that school year, you have your first meeting with the teacher, so the teacher can tell you how your child is adjusting to school. So Judy and I are anxiously waiting in the room, and Mrs. Baker comes into the room, and Alex is 6 years old, and Mrs. Baker says, I can't believe this, what can I say about Alex? I think if I didn't come to school one day, Alex would run the class. Alex was 6 years old, and the teacher thought she would run the class. So that says a couple of things. It says Alex was smart, it says Alex is organized, and a characteristic that I'm sure Debu and her sister Becca know, Alex liked to tell people what to do. So later in school, when they were in high school, Alex played tennis. And Judy and I tried to attend as many of the tennis matches as we could. And on this one particular match, we were standing right outside the fence of the bench of the opposing players. It was doubles. So at the set break, the opponents came over and sat down, and the one opponent said to the other opponent, referring to Alex, "That's the nicest girl I ever met." And her opponent looked over at her partner, like she's only met her for 20 minutes. "I mean it. That girl's the nicest girl I ever met." So that says a couple of things about Alex. One, obviously she's very nice, but two, for her very competitive father, winning was not her primary goal in athletics. When Alex and Deb started dating, Judy and I called them and we asked Alex, "What do you like about Deb?" And Alex said, "Deb is funny." And in America, maybe in India, we have the saying, "The acorn doesn't fall far from the tree." And second, that they had good communication. They could talk about anything. And Judy and I always said communication, good communication is one of the keys to a successful marriage. So let me propose a toast to our smart, organized, nice, funny, communicative children. Donovan.